you've been visualizing for a while, and you've been really hard at work visualizing, and a lot of surrendering, and all of these things should really just start manifesting into your life. But for some reason, it's not happening. Quazi here, and in this video, I want to talk to you about how to become more allowing. Now, this is another reality transurfing concept, which basically talks about become allowing, or another even law of attraction concept. Just allow the world to give it to you. And a lot of people talk about this, and I've really spent a lot of time trying to figure out what this means. Recently, I've come to the realization about what this really means and how you can use this concept of becoming allowing to start manifesting beautiful things into your life, things that have been waiting for you to do something about. So the concept of becoming allowing is just a very, very powerful concept. Once you start to grasp this, you'll really grasp the power behind this. David R. Hawkins has this great book called Power versus Force. And in Power versus Force, he talks about how power will always prevail in a battle of power versus force. And power is something that's basically holding still and attracting things into your life. Force is something that you use in order to get something. So force is more like reaching, power is more attracting. Do you notice the difference? Power is just assuming a certain position of the antenna, and then the thing just gets attracted to you. Power is like becoming a magnet, and then things just start becoming attracted to you. Force is like going out and trying to reach for everything, and fighting, and then struggling, all of that. And that's exactly what reality transurfing says not to do. So you really don't need to struggle to earn a place under the sun. You just simply choose it, and it's yours. Just make the decision for it, and it's yours. So that's what power versus force really is. And in order to become allowing and really use the law of attraction to your favor, you must assume this certain position. So you just let the universe give to you. And letting the universe give to you does not mean assume a passive position in which you just say, oh, you know what, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to sit at home and try to manifest $1 million. I'm just going to sit at home and try to manifest the partner of my dreams, because that's really not going to work. And the only reason that's not going to work is because you don't have those wizardly powers yet. And I must admit, neither do I. Some people do, maybe a lot of people do. Maybe people can just win the lottery just by thinking about it. But sometimes a little bit of energy is needed to initiate the allowing. So let's think about it this way. You've been visualizing for a while, and you've been really hard at work visualizing, and a lot of surrendering, and all of these things should really just start manifesting into your life. But for some reason, it's not happening. And you just start asking yourself, why isn't this happening? I've been visualizing, I've been focusing on the things that I want and not the things that I don't want, but nothing just happens. Well, the only reason is because there is this thing called, in science or in any sort of reaction, called a catalyst. A catalyst is something that basically speeds up a reaction, or it initiates a reaction. So without a catalyst, the reaction doesn't begin. When you visualize, when you start to focus on good things and you're practicing all of the law of attraction things right, you're basically setting up the reactions. You're setting up the ingredients needed for the reaction, but somehow the ingredients need to come together. Catalyst is also synonymous with activation energy. And what becoming allowing means is sometimes you need to give a little bit of activation energy. So it's like a nudge. You're building up all this potential that can be manifested into reality, but you're not giving it a slight push so that it can topple over the hill. Does that make sense? So these reactions are just waiting to happen. It just needs to be mixed together with a stirring spoon. That's the activation energy. So the activation energy, in order for you to do when you've been visualizing a lot and you've been wanting to manifest things into your life, is just action. You just take a little bit of action, or however much action you think you need in order to make your desired reality manifest. Let's think about it this way. Let's say I've been visualizing getting a lot of clients for coaching, and for some reason it's not happening. I'm visualizing myself getting clients, effortlessly attracting clients into my life, into the program, but it's just not happening. Well, that's because I've just been visualizing, I haven't been doing anything. And as soon as I take a little bit of action and I just start asking people, or I make a post announcing that, hey, look, I'm having a program and I want to get clients for it, would you be interested, or something of the sort. When I do that, that little bit of action is the activation energy needed, and all of a sudden, everyone wants to join. If you've been trying to manifest someone into your life and you've been visualizing a lot, you've been focusing on the right things, but nothing seems to manifest, just take action. Just take action without any sort of expectation of the result. So it may happen, it may not happen. Just take action. That is the activation energy that you need in order to let it into your life. Once you start taking action and forgetting about the end result that you're trying to create, you'll see that the results just start to come of their own accord. And once all of these results come, one day you're going to see that you've been visualizing about this. Because once you get to that point where you really just forget about your goal and it doesn't become something that consumes your life energy, that's when you start to attract it. So it's just like, I've been wanting this for a while, but it comes 3 years later when you've forgotten about it. A lot of people look back at their vision boards that they've thrown out or recycled, and they look back at it now and then they see, wow, I had been visualizing this my whole life, but it hadn't come into my life, and all of a sudden it's here, but I've totally forgotten about it. So anyway, that's what becoming allowing means. Giving that little bit of activation energy needed in order to create that reality that you want to create. So anyway, I hope this video helped, and I hope you understand what becoming allowing really means now. It's not really about being passive and just sitting back and letting the universe come to you. Sometimes it's about giving the activation energy that's needed in order to create something. So, hope this video helped, and I'm growing a massive Facebook group where I'll be sharing a lot of these techniques, a lot of strategic stuff in order for you to create your dream life. And we all discuss problems that we're running into with the law of attraction, with our practices, and how to solve them. So, hope to see you there. And also, I'm really excited to announce that because of the huge success of the first round of Reality Mastery, I'm announcing the release of a second enrollment. So this will be the second round of Reality Mastery program, where we strategically take you from the person you are right now to the person you need to become in order to create your dream life. And the reason why I focus on strategic identity shifting and not teaching you just techniques, because identity level change is the most powerful level of change you can undergo. There are 3 paradigms to come from. There is the lowest paradigm of having, the next paradigm up of doing, and the highest paradigm of all, being. Once you be, you really tap into power and you start to attract the very things that you wanted in your life. The material things just come. So anyway, I'm holding a free consult for Reality Mastery program to see if you're a right fit, because I do have limited spots available, and also it's a very tailored program. So if you're a right fit, I'll be messaging you. So just sign up on the link below to get a free consult with me for the Reality Mastery program, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.